Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kadash. All praises, honor, glory, love, respect, and faith, and power, and trust, and all credit to my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and my Heavenly Big Brother, Yahweh Shah. Thanks so much for what you've done, what you're doing, and what you're going to do. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of GMS, Great Millstone, who I learned from, and all the men scattered all over the world, teaching this truth and none but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh Bashim Shah, trying to put a spiritual bug in you Hebrew Israelites ears, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Spanish, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds. And what is a speckled bird? That'd be a Hebrew Israelite that look like some heathen nation, like for example, a Hebrew Israelite that look like a so-called white person, or so-called Chinese person, etc., etc. Got some videos lined up about Esau, Amalek. I'm gonna play these videos. I'm gonna get into the scripture my best ability, say whatever I gotta say through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah, the Holy Spirit of Kadash. Lord willing to be on me. Let's get it.
What's happening in Gaza is a Holocaust. And what is currently being designed by the Israeli government is the final solution to their Palestinian problem. And as a Holocaust survivor, my reaction is not in my name.
Holocaust survivor.
Extermination.
I'd be like, nigga, how old were you when you was there? A baby? So I don't know what the fuck you experienced.
Dehumanization.
Goddamn, most of the people that could remember anything like children, they're damn dead now.
Starvation, blockade, lack of water and medication, the destruction of the health service, the hunting down of doctors, the hunting down of journalists, safe places which turn out to be not safe at all, but traps, concentration camps, all this together makes a clear Holocaust.
So get this. So this is the video that Israel don't want you to see.
Oh,
this is a Holocaust. What's that?
Is Candace in it again?
A Holocaust survivor's perspective offers unique historical weight when discussing what he calls a Holocaust in Gaza. It is most effective to let his direct testimony convey the gravity of the horror. My only issue, while he talks about Jewish individuals feeling the same way.
Oh, as soon as I start this mug.
And speak out against.
Well, Esau practicing with that sword. He going ping, 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 hitting that metal, so he gonna be hitting you Israelites with that. And y'all ain't gonna go ping, ping, ping. Yeah, I don't know what sound it's gonna make, but it ain't gonna be no ping, ping, ping.
Against the atrocities of Israel. Unfortunately, the vast majority of the Jewish community either openly supports the Israel actions in Gaza, genocide, or they maintain a silence that reflects tacit approval. I don't think a third of the Jews, again, voted for Mamdani. That's not me endorsing Mamdani. That's
Right.
me just saying they're voting for a Muslim who said he would lock up Netanyahu. So
How many Americans supported all the wars after Vietnam? Roughly the same numbers. They were either quiet or didn't. I know I tacitly supported them for sure.
tacitly supported who?
Iraq invasion and everything after 9/11. I wasn't like this.
I did
is
not.
outrage.
No, I was against
Well, damn, nigga. He's supporting that shit.
the Iraq invasion for sure.
Well, I'm telling you, after 9/11, that made it like, oh yeah, definitely go. I didn't even care
Yeah, he ain't. Yeah.
if they got the right people. Just
See, this nigga didn't even care. He don't give a fuck about them people. Just kill them all. Kill them all.
blow somebody up because of that. It's a very powerful thing to try.
Hey, kill them all. Just like you blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. Kill them all. We don't care. And it was all fake anyway. And you would think he would know that shit. You would think he would know that shit.
Traumatize people. It's a good way to control.
Yeah, that's how the MK Ultra works. You got to traumatize them. So let's watch this. This is the video Israel doesn't want you to see. It's a Holocaust survivor, and let's listen to what he has to say.
What's happening in Gaza is a Holocaust. And what is currently being designed by the Israeli government is the final solution to their Palestinian problem. And as a Holocaust survivor, my reaction is not in my name. Extermination, dehumanization, starvation, blockade, lack of water and medication, the destruction of the health service, the hunting down of doctors, the hunting down of journalists, safe places which...
The same thing that they claim they went through, they doing it on other people. Yeah. And originally, y'all were doing this same shit. This small hatter, his people were doing the same. Well, shit, all you Edomites contribute to what y'all did to so-called, who we ignorantly calling ourselves, black, Latino, Hispanic, Native Indian. Damn. Y'all goddamn did the worst shit to us. Way more worse than this shit. Yeah, they don't. They doing a hell of a number on these damn tower head folks. Or the what they call sand niggas. They doing a hell of a number on them. But shit, Nothing like you Israelites they have done.
Turn out to be not safe at all, but traps, concentration camps, all this together makes a clear Holocaust. Clearly, all these elements are not in any way different from similar actions by the Nazis during the Second World War. Gaza is an open-air concentration camp. In a sense, it's an extermination camp because there is no way out other than that.
But yo, don't forget that this is judgment from the Lord. So, whatever.
Dying through bombing or disease.
But it just sucks how they doing. I mean, it is of the Lord, but when it comes to these rats, they don't know how to treat their slaves right. We gonna show you how to treat your slaves. You don't know how your slaves suffering starvation and shit. I mean, come on, man. Look at these babies. They look weird as hell. You don't do that shit to your slaves, man. Your cattle, your goyim. You supposed to have happy cattle in goyim. You don't torture them.
Or lack of food. Only alternative is to agree to be replaced.
Well-fed cattle in goyim. Not no damn starving ass. Oh, praise Yabba Shema. Shout out to Body Yabba Shema. I've seen something that say 144. Still at 144.
Somewhere where you don't want to be. I had not only the experience of the Holocaust and the hiding and the discrimination, etc., but the fighting went through our particular area where we were hiding. When we came out, when it was all over, I saw total devastation. Just like when you see the pictures of Gaza, destroyed buildings, piles of rubble, dead horses, dead people. I see exactly the same in Gaza. However, the great difference is that what I witnessed was a byproduct of two armies fighting. And what I see in Gaza is a deliberate destruction. And I think it's a degree evil, greater evil than what I've seen.
So he's saying what's happening in Gaza is actually worse than what happened during World War II. Because in World War II, there were actually two armies.
But not as worse as transatlantic slave trade. There were no bombs involved. There were cities that were bombed at some time around the 1900s, early 1900s. But anyway, but nothing compared to hundreds and hundreds of years of straight up torture, separating families, rape, rob, murder, fucking biochemical war, or not chemical, well, biochemical warfare and bio warfare, germ warfare. What else? Just a bunch of trickery, treaty breakers, making you walk thousands of miles or hundreds of thousands of miles, not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds of thousands of miles barefoot in the cold to some land they don't even aware of. Talking about Trail of Tears. Man, a whole bunch of atrocities. A whole bunch of atrocities. Just a whole bunch of atrocities. But hey, man, don't worry about it. You got a house, you got a car, you got a job that you're about to lose, just like everybody else. What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about?
Fighting, and that was the result. This isn't. This is just a.
You're living the American dream. Oh, shit.
An all-out destruction by one army. Yep. Okay, let's keep going.
The license, which has been employed against the Palestinians, it's all based on the Holocaust experience. But rather than making the conclusion that this is something that we have to learn for and make it impossible to be repeated to any other people, they are actually using it as a license to complete lack of accountability towards any other people. I'm thinking now of when Netanyahu says never again is now. This is a very clear reference to the Holocaust experience, justifying whatever they are doing. They are permanent victims.
Never again, but you're doing it to other people.
No matter how aggressive they are towards others. And another example, when the Israeli ambassador to United Nations, before making his contribution at the Security Council meeting, very theatrically put on a yellow star.
Oh, that raggedy, tacky shit.
I found that particularly upsetting.
They're putting a Ninja Star Death sticker on your chest, on your shirt or jacket.
Upsetting and disgusting, because I had to wear the yellow star even at age 7 in 1944. But they continually making this connection and using this cover to acquire impunity.
I'm like, well, how old were you at that time, nigga? Because you had to be a baby. I don't know how old this dude is now, but because when in the Holocaust, I'm gonna say the Holocaust, when that shit started around 19. Let me see. When did the Holocaust started? And see, they say Holocaust and Holocaust. Oh, because I changed it. But they still put Holocaust on there. Yeah, they ain't gonna say Holocaust because they be red flag on 1930s to the 1933 to 1945 or whatever. And then 1948, them niggas been committing atrocities. Them niggas 1948, them niggas when they started committing atrocities with them the Palestinian niggas that's over there in that land, which that's not their land either, by the way. They was out war with them niggas. Anyway, yeah, they were committing atrocities, and they still doing it today. Bunch of hypocrites. And hell, the Nazis ain't. Hey, the Nazis the same people as these people. Damn Edomites.
Total impunity. And that is deliberate policy of the Zionists and the Israeli state. They create an increase of anti-Semitism the world over because they conflate Judaism with Zionism and their current policies. And as we know, a very large number of Jews who have a sense of justice are against it all. And yet they pretend to be speaking and acting on behalf of all Jews. It's amazingly damaging to Jewish people the world over. So not only has it become obvious that the Israeli state and Zionism are producing a genocide in Gaza, but it is actually the very worst thing that could have happened to the Jewish people who are associated with these dreadful acts. For
The worst thing that could have possibly happened to the Jewish people.
Well, since the ad came up, I don't want to play this no more. Let's get to the next one. If you want to watch the rest of it, be my guest. They go to title, they go to channel, whatever. Let's get to the next one. We got a red notice. These videos start off from like 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago. I'm just working from the oldest to the newest videos on down. Yeah. Let's get to what is this? Turkey wants not a Jew arrested. Whatever.
Right. So Erdogan is.
I mean, yeah. You want to? I'm like, who's gonna arrest the wicked nigga? Yeah, all these niggas are wicked anyway.
Pressing Interpol for a red notice against Netanyahu. This is Erdogan's latest play. Says, "Oh yeah, you're against me, well I'm against you." And so he's asking for Interpol to put out a red notice. Now,
that shows you, man, these people are not the people. Because if they were, they'd be conducting themselves as showing how holy they are, or whatever, nigga. They just showing how wicked these niggas are, and the other nation don't even respect them. They ain't supposed to be in control of all the nations. They supposed to be all the nations supposed to be under their fucking feet, nigga. Why they ain't under your feet, nigga? Why they ain't? You know what I'm saying? Israel, the Israelites supposed to be ruling the whole world with absolute power. These niggas looking at the other nation looking at it, you ain't shit, nigga. These niggas ain't shit. They show you these people ain't the people.
A red notice is...
And they control the porn industry, too. Shit. I was going to say something else about them sewers, but that video coming up at the end somewhere. I don't know when. But yeah, these niggas at it again. That damn sewer dwellers. Like fucking rats.
Just... kind of like a wanted poster. Interpol
the hell the holy people doing in sewers?
Doesn't actually have a police force. They're not able to arrest anybody. So what they would do is they would put out this person is wanted for arrest in Turkey, and then each country that receives the red notice, their police forces would have to decide whether or not they're actually going to arrest the person.
This nigga here's a wanted criminal all over the world. Everybody want their nigga. Everybody want to pull him by his big old ears. They want to thump his ears. Go bloop.
Son who's been issued the red notice. And in this case, Turkey is saying they want to issue the red notice against Netanyahu for their crimes against the Gaza flotilla. So there was a flotilla that left from Turkey.
Oh, yeah, them rape crimes they committed. The rape crimes they committed on them flotillas. From the women and men. Yeah, all the torturing and rape crimes they committed. Yeah.
And the flotilla was, of course, intercepted. And the
raping all them folks on them boats and shit.
Israelis didn't treat the members of the flotilla very well, and Turkey views that as a crime, and so they are going after. They're petitioning Interpol to issue a red notice. So Interpol has to think about it, because one of the mechanisms of Interpol and the red notice is they have to actually do some research and decide whether or not this is a political move.
Research? Hell, they had it on damn mainstream news. Well, not like mainstream, but they had it on. I did some videos on how these niggas was. I don't know what that nigga with the glasses, the little baby dick sucker. He was clapping and cheering. They got no people in the flotilla. This nigga here was probably in there raping some of the women in that bitch. Yeah, and some of the men too. Yep.
And if they determine this is a political move, then they won't issue the red notice. If they say, okay, yes, there is a crime that was committed, then they would issue the red notice. There is also a possibility that the ICJ, International Criminal Court, that they actually also petition for a red notice against Netanyahu. They already have an arrest warrant against him, but whether or not they'd actually ask Interpol for a red notice is another thing. But what does a red notice actually do? Unfortunately, nothing. Yeah, I know. We all would love to see Netanyahu shackled up and thrown into a jail cell, but unfortunately, a red notice doesn't really actually do that. There have been a couple of examples of high-level political figures being issuing a red notice against them. One of them was Yanukovych in Ukraine. So Ukraine, actually, Yanukovych, was he Ukrainian or was he Russian? He was the president of Ukraine. That's right. Okay. So Ukraine went and got a red notice against Yanukovych. Nothing happened.
There's nothing ain't gonna happen because the wicked rule. Who's gonna arrest the wicked? It's gonna have to be Yahweh Shah that's gonna come in and arrest all these niggas, all you heathens, and put you in chains and bondage, and that's gonna be a wrap for you niggas ruling. Anyway, I don't want to hear this no more. If you want to watch the rest of it, there go the title of the video. They go to, what is it? The channel. Let's get to the next one. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, she had a spider between her, What the fuck?
My father's Palestinian and my mother's American, but I was raised here in Bethlehem. I had quite a few bad experiences talking with Christians in the U.S. I was kicked out.
A bad experience talking to Christians? Yeah, you sure will. Cause them niggas are like damn demons. You're talking to the Walking Dead. They are Walking Dead.
Out of 2 churches, intentionally asked to leave another 2, accused of being a Muslim spy, accused of being a terrorist.
These are some of the items that we found in the street that the soldiers from the tower throw at us. You can see the gas canisters, the rubber-coated bullet, stun grenade.
As Palestinians, we live here under Israeli military laws. They say if you do not use your land for years, it is automatically considered as a state land.
If you don't use it, they take it.
Every Jew, like any Jew, if they see an Arab walking beside them in the mall or anything and they spoke in Arabic, they think we're gonna just have a bomb or something.
Christians here are the living stones of the country. As people, Christians, we always pray for peace because we want peace. Not only for our...
Hey man, for us Israelites, we want peace. And we want all you heathens as our slaves. And we want you to shut the fuck up and stop fighting each other. And do your work and build our kingdom. And be happy goyim. We're gonna call you niggas goyim. Oh yeah, especially small head niggas. Amalek.
Generation, but for our children. If you want to come and visit the dead stones, don't come. If you need to come and...
And like he talking about how Christians are treat them like shit. Let's see what the Christians, how they being treated by the small hatters. They spit on them, they throw piss balloons and shit balloons at them. And then throw hot lead at theirs. Even try to run them over, or do run them over with bulldozers and kill them. They do all that shit to you dumbass Christians and you Americans.
Here, the living stones, which we are the living stones as a Christian present in this land. We are calling the international to come and see. Come and see.
Welcome to another episode of the...
I mean, one thing I will say about if they, some of them Allah, well, I'm gonna say they Allah because they all claim to be Christians and they follow Christianity. I believe those people right there that's claiming they follow Christianity probably actually, to some degree, actually follow some of the Bible. They probably know the Bible better than these dumbass Americans. These dumbass American Christians. Because these niggas don't hardly know shit about the Bible. They don't go by the Bible. They go by what Satan says, not what the Lord says. Because they always doing shit opposite from what the Lord commanded them to do. And they making all kind of excuses. But anyway, let me get back to the video.
Olive Roots podcast. I'm your host, Chose You. So I found this short film documentary titled Walking with Palestinian Christians in Bethlehem, The Living Stones. And this is by Ginghamsburg Church. It's a United Methodist church that is located in Ohio in the US. So we're going to take a look together and see what we can learn. In the meantime, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, and you check out the merch on the
I eat popcorn. Everybody eats popcorn. She tastes real nice. Get yourself some now.
That's a good introduction. The earth is the Lord's and all that is in it, the world and those who live in it. Psalm 24:1. All right.
I was expecting to see something else, but he about to try to watch a documentary and well, I'll still play some of it.
My knowledge about Bethlehem was from the Bible, and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was born here.
Yeah, they going off with this damn Jeebus shit.
And of course, a lot of people, they want to come here to visit and see places.
But look how they treat you. Where the real Christians at? Y'all supposed to be defending your fellow brothers and sisters in Christ, especially your dumbass American Christians. And Vocab Malone and the rest of your cronies should be defending them, shielding them from all the piss balloons and hot lead being thrown at them. Ain't yeah shit, but they too occupied on hunting down black Hebrew Israelites.
But for me, it was a surprise and shock to see how hard and how difficult is the situation.
I remember being on the bus and hearing the guy kept talking about the wall. What wall is he talking about? So I came into this situation having absolutely no idea that there was any sort of conflict or that Palestine even existed.
I was actually born in the States. My father's Palestinian and my mother's American, but I was raised here in Bethlehem. I had quite a few bad experiences talking with Christians in the U.S. I was kicked out of 2 churches, technically asked to leave.
Yeah, where's the love at? He got kicked out of 2 churches because of why? Because he didn't look like them probably. He looked like Allah. He was a brother of Christ. Where's the love at? Shit.
Another 2, accused of being a Muslim spy, accused of being
a Muslim spy. You should have called them fucking pedophiles in them Christian churches. Hell, the pastor and the youth pastors, all them niggas probably pedophiles anyway. They always getting locked up for some shit about some sex crime with children.
A terrorist.
Wow.
Damn, where the love at with you Christians, bruh? Americans. Yeah. And you know it had to be a damn Edomite church. I mean a church predominantly Edomites. Yeah, there had to be that damn help. And I stopped the video at 4 minutes 14 seconds. All praise about Shema Shah, the body about Shema Shah. It had to be that type of church that was hateful to Chubby Boy.
Yeah, I can relate.
That we're all Muslim, that we all condone violence, that we hate the...
Oh my god, and Christianity, insanity are just packed full of angels and saints. Nigga, please.
West in the U.S. So those are some of the greatest misconceptions, I'd say.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna stop right there because I mean, this world's a mess and we need absolute order. I'm about tired of this shit. We need the Lord to come and straighten this out. What is this about? Canada's retaliatory or whatever. They retaliating. Tariffs could hit main businesses. Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and get that. Yeah, man, it's good. It's America's not looking so good, man. What the hell was this? What the hell? Wild Mustangs. What is the product they're actually import? They putting horses in the meat. You're supposed to eat no horse meat. Wild Mustang. Is the name of it called Wild Horse? Let me see. The brand called Wild Mustang. I don't know. If it was a meat, I would say you buying some meat that's then the company's called Wild Mustang. Don't you fucking dare buy that shit and eat that shit. Let's get to the next one. Look at this shit. What is it? Gaza crisis escalates. 1.4 million face acute food insecurity. Hey, it's gonna be about 100 to 200 million that gonna be going through that here in America. And the other places around the world, I don't know what the other places around the world gonna go through, but I'm here in America, so I'm gonna talk my shit mostly here in America. It's gonna be hundreds of millions of people going through the same shit these people going through. Just imagine that shit. These are Americans, or children, American children with pots and pans. Talking about some, give us slop, give us water, give us slop. A lot of these motherfuckers be biting each other. They're like they're trying to fight their way, trying to get some slop. Water, hey, they got problems with water. You know what's going on here in America. Problems with water, problems with electricity, problems with the food, problems with everything, health, money, and they're gonna be issuing out a chip implant for you. Brought to you by or courtesy of Amalek, Esau Amalek. Shit, heck yeah, but all these problems are building up more. I mean, yeah, I can't get my words out right. Anyway. Now, you know what? You don't hear much about people fighting each other for stuff or eating each other. Cause you would be thinking these people will be at this time they should be resorting to, I don't know, cannibalism. Maybe not. And maybe they're not as bugged out as you Americans. But I know here in America, motherfuckers gonna be eating each other. That's for sure. And they already eating human meat, but they getting prepped up for some shit. The elite gonna have them type of folks prepped up for some shit when this shit go down, this famine go down. Imagine this being a bunch of hungry Americans crowded in one another, pushing each other, banging each other side of the head with some pots and pans and shit and buckets. Donald Trump, he attends the Freedom 250 Grand Prix at Washington. Get the fuck out of here. How old is this? I don't want to. I ain't trying to watch this shit. It was 2 days ago. Well, anyway. Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But we will never have our goyim or our cattle be suffering like this, going through shit like that. Hell no. As long as they be good, do what they supposed to do, and listen to our commandments, and listen to follow the Lord's commandments. Yeah, we teaching them how to be righteous. Damn, they be alright to be taken care of. But hey, these gutter rats ain't doing shit like that for these people. No. But when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. Look how they mourn. They banging each other side of the head with pots and pans. They collecting water out of dingy ass fucking buckets they use for painting. And now they got to use it to collect water and shit. And yeah, this ain't life, man. This ain't good living, bro. We treat our damn heathens better than that. You gutter rats gonna have to learn, bro. Y'all, oh man. Where I'm at? Next video. Look at that. What is it? A protest? Oh, protest against the big ear nigga.
Netanyahu promised us that he was.
Oh, they got him looking like he behind bars. Ain't that some shit?
Finish all wars and finish Hamas has shown us that.
But he ain't finished shit. And Hamas is the goddamn them people with the damn buckets and pans in their hands begging for food. That's Hamas.
That is.
Yeah, they saying that them buckets and pans they begging for food with is weapons of mass destruction.
It's not the solution, and that will not resolve anything.
You dummies been tricked and fooled. Shit.
You have to remember that there's people living over there. We are living over here. We have to find a way to live together, and that is our main aim in the months and years to come. It's not going to be easy, but it's certainly not going to be resolved by wiping out Gaza.
The struggle is not over. Every day, especially I'm here representing the protests among academics in Israel. I'm a professor of philosophy. This is a country where the government is trying to impose gender segregation and other forms of segregation on.
What the fuck is gender segregation? Let me look this shit up. What is that? What is gender segregation? Sex segregation is the physical, legal, social separation of people based on their biological sex and or gender. Well, yeah, I mean, some places women shouldn't be a part of where men are at. Like, say, for example, the workplace. Because women be in the workplace where men are at, that's drama, and adultery being committed in the workplace. Or it might not be in the workplace, but it's building up. And it can be happening outside the workplace. Either way, I'm just using that as an example, like the workplace. But damn, yeah, there should be sex segregation, nigga. Hell yeah. I mean, there's certain things that women can't. They can't be a police officer, can't be a damn judge. You can't be a damn. As a matter of fact, shit, Lord gonna make a nation segregation. Only Israel will be able to be, ruling the world. But the rest of these fucking heathen nations, y'all niggas gonna be goyim cattle slaves to us. But anyway, bring the order back. And they talking about make America great again, make the order. I don't know how the best way to say it. Shit, the Lord gonna make the world better again with order, righteousness. Let me get back to the video.
The academia in the universities. I grew up in Georgia. I don't want to see that here.
Man, get your ass on, nigga. God dang, what is this? Mandatory ID. Or like a cow. Or a heifer, I don't know which one. I know which one is a female, but the heifer supposed to be a pregnant cow.
They have a lot of.
So here is a video, trigger warning everyone, of Van Jones, who used to present himself as a progressive. He's appearing with the Israeli-American Hasbarist Noah Tishby in a video. It's from this week. Let's just listen to what they have to say. But they're going to be talking about, I can't believe this, they're talking about the claim that a child in question in Gaza was born during the genocide in December 2023, that he wasn't starved to death because he had a genetic issue, and so it's not really the fault.
Oh, this again? Well, shit, if that's the case, what about all them other children that's starving to death? They showed one scene with a baby, two of them. They looking pitiful as can be. Heck yeah, them little niggas was starving.
Of Israel. So let's take a look at this video, and I'll supply some of the context after that. But let's just take a look at what he says. And of course, this is Van Jones, who also made a joke about dead Gaza babies on Bill Maher, which I think maybe apologized for. Not that I put a lot of stock in that, because that was just damage control. Okay.
Right now did not happen.
Yeah. This nigga here, I think he could be a terror.
This also didn't happen. You're seeing right now did
I
not
remember her ass, man. She whatever the fuck.
happen. This also didn't happen. I'm here with Van Jones.
We now have this world where when you see something on social media, you have to ask yourself the question, is this real? The people who want to divide, who want to distract, who want...
Look at her, like she making that look like, yeah, you better say the right words, nigga. She got that look. She looked kind of like Vanessa Williams. Remind me of that look like her, like Vanessa Williams. Shit.
to turn people against each other, have super weapons to do so now.
Right.
Because, somebody looks at their phone, they assume that what they're seeing is real. I think that's why we have to take a lot more seriously this information war. There's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week battle for the mind. It's the people who are on Twitch and TikTok and all these other platforms.
Oh yeah, Nick Fuentes. Let's throw in Nick Fuentes. Like we're an anti-Zionist Palestinian who does great work, and let's go to the Nazi Nick Fuentes who hates Muslims. Also, he just happens to hate Jews more. So he's like hitching his ride to anti-Zionism.
He hates Jews more. Well, he Amalek, right? No, he just a regular Edomite.
but he's Nazi, neo-Nazi.
They're getting literally millions and millions of views. And if you care about facts, you're disadvantaged. Even though the fringe media is terrible, you have legacy media that's also terrible and falling for nonsense.
Right.
For instance, the picture that broke everybody's heart of the so-called starving baby turned out to not be a starving child. They cut out the full image that showed the sibling perfectly fine. That child had a genetic
Oh my goodness.
issue. It was not being starved by Israel. So when you have the mainstream media that is falling for propaganda or promoting propaganda and won't apologize, and then you have this fringe media that's massively bigger, it requires a different approach to the information war.
This is literally about democracies as we know them. We have to make sure that we verify everything that we see online and don't get hooked into this dopamine addiction that is going to damage us all. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, sister.
Okay.
I remember that shit. That shit was like, well, anyway.
I mean,
thank you, sister.
Yeah.
Is that what he said? Oh, this guy's revolting.
Yeah, he's the worst. Yeah.
Oh, because I remember when I was in the States, he had kind of shifted more. This is like 20 years ago. CNN, he was doing some CNN stuff. Or he was like the czar, like green. When he was doing green, when he was in that grit, he was like the green guy for Obama.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh yeah, he used to be in Storm or whatever, this Bay Area Maoist group.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and now he's. I know you probably want to talk in other ways, and I'm getting really.
No.
It's like, bro, Zionism and this stuff is so like they haven't caught up. People like,
man, what? I don't want to hear no more about this Zionist shit. They all the same motherfuckers. One side don't like what's going on, but they benefit off the shit, off of so many atrocities, especially for you Israelites atrocities. They benefit off of that shit, and you think they gonna give up whatever they? Hell no, they ain't giving up what they earned, what they gotten. You think they gonna give it up? Hell to the no. So I hate when these motherfuckers keep throwing in the division of these niggas, like Zionists. They're the bad. No, they're all you niggas are bad. All you baby day suckers are bad. Fuck you. Anyway, if you a Amalekite, Edomite nigga, you're all bad. So let's get to the next one. I don't want to hear this shit no more. Slovakia. Let's get this. Now I wonder who been starting these fires. I wonder.
What's better? Sterifab kills pests on contact and dries in 10 to 15.
A wave of over 50 coordinated arson and bombing.
Coordinated strike hit southern border province in Thailand, and there's a lot of certain people moving out in Thailand. Need to get away from Israel. Shit. Anyway, 2 injured, bomb blasts. I know this was like 2 days ago, but it's like the same shit as what was going on in Argentina. A bunch of fires and shit. Or some little fucking rat nigga throwing fire bombs into the wooded areas so he can start fires and shit. Yeah. The end of the video ends at 144. Praise Yahweh Shema Shah, the water Yahweh Shema Shah. But I don't know. They say it's an arson. Yeah, an arsonist. Fire started off by somebody, but it could be a fucking rat.
Attacks has shaken.
He got a small hat. I hope that small hat been caught on fire.
In Thailand's insurgency
Still on his head.
hit south, leaving 2 injured and prompting a temporary regional curfew. As authorities investigate the destruction, a regional security crackdown unfolds just ahead of the Prime Minister's visit to the south. The violence unfolded rapidly in late hours and midnight. 2 women were injured by a bomb explosion in Narathiwat's Ruang district. Targets heavily featured government and commercial property, including a local government office building, a 7-Eleven convenience store, a stolen pickup truck, telecommunications towers, and electrical poles. The military's Internal Security Operation Command stepped in, and Narathiwat's governor imposed a temporary overnight curfew that was lifted in early hours today.
Or either people are tired, probably because of these small hatters. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to blame them niggas anyway, because they guilty on everything. How fucked up the world is.
Security officials also warned locals to avoid suspicious objects. The attacks occurred just ahead of
suspicious people. Shit. And watch your children too, because they can end up missing with them niggas in your neighborhood.
A scheduled 2-day visit to southern Songkhla province by Thai Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul and his cabinet to discuss investment, flood prevention and security. A low-level separatist conflict has simmered in Buddhist-majority Thailand's Muslim-majority southernmost provinces since 2004, resulting in more than 7,000 deaths. The decades-long campaign for greater autonomy is primarily led by the BRN. Insurgents frequently target security personnel and state infrastructure.
Yeah, I don't know. It could probably be some shit that the title that it's just local people going at. I want to say local people that's naturally born there that has something to do with this. But I be thinking it's no small head people.
Timing strikes to coincide.
So many of them moving up in Thailand. They always fighting with transgender prostitutes. Hey, and they always getting their ass whooped by them too. The goddamn baby dick sucking males. They go out there trying to get some dingaling from a nigga that got titties and get his ass whooped when he ain't gonna pay. And then those the holy people. They trying to get some boy pussy. Yeah, I gotta say it. Be straight up. That's what these niggas. They going down to them cities trying to get some boy coochie, and it's really dingaling. A dingaling from a dick that got tits. Damn, I mean, come on, bro. These people are not the people, bro. These people are some nasty niggas. Now here's some shit that you know. This is here's a little something. Let's go and play it.
Harbor Freight Tools are doing hard work for real mechanics.
Oh, real mechanic want to buy that garbage.
Real contractors and serious tool users across America.
Now to a deepening mystery.
Yeah, deepening mystery. And I had watched listening to Elder Malcolm a video. He'll playing a clip from another dude channel that I used to listen to or play. I still subscribe to the channel. But it's saying that suspect with all these people jumping out of these manholes. And, all the cameras. Now, you got this person get caught by somebody across the street with a damn camera phone. But you got all these flock cameras and all these CCTV cameras, footage cameras, and the cops can't say, or the FBI can't say, whoever, the law enforcement can't identify who this person is. With all the fucking cameras around, they cannot identify and track who the fuck is behind. And that shit suspect as fuck. Like, what the fuck they doing out there? They trafficking stuff, drugs, weapons, fucking children and shit, having sex with each other, having children and shit in the sewers on weird ass shit. Remember that damn shit? What happened was some months ago when they found all these damn 300 or I don't know how many it was. 300 girls coming out of a tunnel. What the fuck is up with that? And they coming out there looking all smiling and happy. I thought they were coming out of the tunnel like they were trafficked. They would have been looking dirty, beat up, looked like they all out of there. No, them bitches were looking happy, like they had a good time being in the fucking tunnel. What the fuck?
Here in New York City.
Look at that rat. Boink! He just jumped out of that hole. Boink!
They're investigating new video of 3 people emerging from a sewer in New York City.
Stinking fucker.
It's just the latest in a series of
another stinking fucker. Look at that nigga.
And disturbing incidents in recent weeks. Here's ABC's more.
Stinky little fucker. And I ain't cover his face. You already got your face, nigga.
Morgan Norwood.
Goddamn big nose rat.
Tonight,
he's trying to cover up that big ass nose.
NYPD investigating this new video showing 3 people climbing out of a Manhattan manhole in the middle of the night.
They could be setting up, trying to put bombs in there underneath that bitch. Wow. Nasty niggers.
One by one, some in all black, wearing waders and headlamps.
At least he has sense enough to cover the manhole. You don't want nobody falling in that bitch.
Emerging to the street just feet from Penn Station and Madison Square Garden. It's the latest in a string of bizarre incidents in the belly of New York. This group, oddly similar to the ones police were trying to identify weeks ago. Seen here also wearing waders, carrying flashlights, and prying open a manhole, then slipping into the sewer. In another incident, authorities investigating 7 men, also with headlamps and shovels, spawning from the sewer system in Brooklyn. One guy almost gets hit by a car.
Should've got hit by that car when ran his ass over, little nasty nigga. Why you going in there and the goddamn with the doo-doo and the piss and the rats and roaches be, nigga? What you doing out in there? Having sex with them rats and roaches?
Police think these groups are hunting for valuables.
Yeah, well, who gonna be throwing? Yeah, they say they found jewelry. Who the fuck gonna throw jewelry in a goddamn sewer?
The city's Department of Environmental...
What's gonna be so valuable in there? Some damn turds? What the hell is gonna be so valuable? Turds? Shit.
Protection says it inspected the sewers around this latest incident.
Turds or some used condoms or something?
And found no damage to the infrastructure.
And probably will be soon. They probably planting bombs underneath that bitch.
The officials stress that entering the sewer system is not only extremely dangerous, but it's also illegal.
Yeah, I won't say hazardous. Them nasty niggas don't give a fuck. They probably immune to all the fucking disease down in they rats. It's Mario and Luigi. They're shit, nigga, please. They making a joke now. It's I don't know, what are some Amalekite names, some so-called some Jewish names. I don't know. I can't think of any. Haman. That's all I can think of. Haman. Anyway, what the fuck are these minions? What do they call them? Minions? No, they just rats wearing small hats. Right from the movie Demolition Man. Waiting for the Futurama reference. Anyway, again, everybody got a fucking joke, but they like, come on, man, y'all can't see they got to be small hat affiliates. Yeah. Anyway, these some nasty niggers, but they Edomites.
Mark with a
K. Last video, I mean.
A loves mayonnaise. Mark with a C can't stand it.
You know how many people came back intermarried?
Angry looking nigga.
They came back from Babylon with Gentile wives.
That's true. They got mixed with the Goyim, and then they came back to Yerushalayim, and they were now mixed. But, you know, we still say they are Jewish because it's good. It looks good for us to have more people.
Yeah, Ezra's like, who are these ladies? I guess he had good Jewish radar.
Judar, do you have a good Judar? It's so funny.
The Jewish leaders are still the Gedolei Torah. Those are the Jewish leaders. And not only that, but all the lost lives by us being careful of civilian deaths in Gaza. Is that what the halacha is?
Yes, being careful. Who cares? They're Amalek. You go in there and you crush them. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Rabbi Chosi Iyov Show. Hopefully you are having a great Shabbat. Today we are going to talk about Rabbi Yom Tov Glaser. Yom Tov means good day, and he's my brother in Hashem. He's having a good day. I'm having a good day. Hopefully you are having a good day. Now we are going to jump to the video, so make sure you grab your kosher popcorn.
All right. Here we are, Tisha B'Av. I saw a giant sign that said it's been 1,956 years since Churban Bayis Sheni. And although I heard a speech in Shul where the guy said 1,965, and he's known for always starting his Tisha B'Av speech with how many years?
1,900 plus years of persecution of the Jewish people since Beit HaMikdash was destroyed by the anti-Semites. And now we're back. We're back in our land, Eretz Israel.
So I don't know if I go with the huge sign or I go with the Rav who always starts his speech with how many years. And you know what I was thinking about?
Excuse me, I heard that it was 1 year that they did not count. Because they did not believe that would happen. And because that has...
Who didn't count?
The Jews.
We didn't count it because why?
Because they were very shocked that...
They didn't even believe it happened.
Yeah.
Meaning the Jews in the diaspora, I guess. The majority of Jews were in the diaspora at the time. All right.
Why would the student interrupt the rabbi? If I was there, I would have raised hell, but let's proceed.
That had like 2 years of...
Interesting. I wonder if that's why. Anyway, I had this thought. That's an interesting thought. You know how like the Haredi community is not that into the state of Israel? You guys know that business? Yeah? And the first Beis HaMikdash had all the holiness. I mean, it had the ark, it had all the miracles.
The first temple.
It had us keeping Shemitah here, like real Shemitah. It had us doing the 3 pilgrimages, you know, miracles happening, the smoke of the korbanos going straight no matter how the wind blew. It was like the first Beis HaMikdash was like the real deal.
Oh, we reminisce of the first temple, but also the second temple. That's why we will crash the Aqsa Mosque and build our third temple so the Mashiach can come.
And we lost that. Then what happens is not a very large population of Jews come up for the second temple. Many of them weren't even from. Many of them were from. You know how many people came back intermarried? They came back from Babylon with Gentile wives.
That's true. They got mixed with the Goyim, and then they came back to Yerushalayim, and they were now mixed. But, you know, we still say they are Jewish because it's good. It looks good for us to have more people.
Yeah, Ezra's like, who are these ladies? I guess he had good Jewish radar. And
Judar, do you have a good Judar? It's so funny. Judar, Jewish radar. I'm going to start using this, Judar.
he saw the wives and he's like, those ladies look like Babylonians to me. And at the destruction of at the rebuilding the second temple, they didn't even bother bringing the ark out. The ark was hidden right after the 10 tribes were exiled. So then, remember, you had the 10 tribes in the north, you had Judah and Benjamin in the south, you had Kohanim everywhere, and when the 10 tribes were exiled, the Chachamim, the wise men, the elders, hid the ark, because they knew that the end was coming.
Well, where is the ark? I think the Goyim stole the ark, our ark.
And so they hid the ark. I think they hid it around the time that the Canaan were taken. They took the elders first of Judah, and then they hid the ark, or just then, whatever. And they didn't even take out the ark for the second temple.
I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. I'm just like, whatever. Anyway, you can watch the rest of this. It's all about comedy. That's all I can tell you. And this guy right here, I played a video of him earlier, but he's not in this get up in his act. Where is it at? Right here. There's the olive root. He's a Christian. Man, he gets on these niggas a lot. Well, anyway, that's all I got, man. Let me close it out with 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh by Shema shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and that's pretty much the prophets of Yahweh by Shema and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whom's coming after the working of Satan with all power, signs, of lying wonders. And that be Esau, Edom, so-called white man, but he ain't white. He's red. He's a baby dick sucking, foreskin eating Jewish faggot fucking nigga named Amalek. Yep, that's the wicked who comes after the working of Satan. And that's all I got to say, man. Seek the Lord. Done. Is it a short video yet? Well, no, it's 52 minutes. I thought it was 30 minutes. Done. Time went by fast. Well, anyway, seek the Lord by seeking his prophets and take heed what to say, and try to build a spiritual mental relationship with Yahweh by Shema Shah by praying Yahweh by Shema Shah, praising Yahweh by Shema Shah, worship Yahweh by Shema Shah, fearing Yahweh by Shema Shah, and repenting to Yahweh by Shema Shah. To all the men out there pushing this truth and nothing but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh by Shema Shah. Keep on preaching, keep on teaching, keep your faith and trust on Yahweh by Shema Shah, stay humble. And for you few sisters, for the men out there who's not teaching or preaching, or prophets of Yahweh by Shema Shah, as long as you keep your faith and trust in the Lord, man, and try to build a spiritual mental relationship with Yahweh by Shema Shah and be serious about them, then that's cool, man. Yeah. Not all men of Israel could be prophets. Yep. But anyway, like I said, do the best you can do for Yahweh by Shema Shah. Pray like mercy. Or pray like heaven for mercy. And for the few sisters out there taking heed, keep your faith and trust on Yahweh by Shema Shah. Stay humble, stay in order with your man. If you ain't got no man, stay in order Yahweh by Shema Shah. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.